Hi everyone, my name is Olga and I'm from Ukraine. Today I decided to tell you about the schooling system in Ukraine. Getting started, the kindergarten lottery. But before we get to the school itself, let's talk about kindergarten a bit. Here in Kyiv, to get your kids there, you need to fill out an electronic application. Usually parents do that as soon as their child is born. Sounds early, right? But that's how you increase your chances of getting into the preferred kindergarten. You can choose one or several kindergartens while submitting the application, and later will receive an invitation from them based on the order of application submission. This invitation you may either accept or deny and wait for another one. The tricky part is, if you've chosen multiple kindergartens, you might first get an offer from a less desirable one, reject it, and then never receive an invitation from the kindergarten you really wanted. It's like a lottery. If opportunity is missed, you will have to wait till the new spot will be available, and it can be even next schooling year. It's kind of like dating applications. You apply to several kindergartens and then sit there hoping the one you really like sweeps right. But of course, in small towns and villages, the procedure is much simpler and may differ. There are more free spots in kindergarten, and I share only my own experience as a parent who lives in the capital. Usually children in Ukraine start kindergarten after 3 years old. Some may start earlier in what's called yasla or day nursery, which caters children from 3 months to 3 years old. However, it's not a common practice and not all kindergartens offer this. Before it all begins, maternity leave and baby benefits. By the way, a few words about childbirth in Ukraine. Maternity leave lasts for a total of 126 calendar days, 70 days before the birth and 56 after. Typically, this leave begins at 30 weeks of pregnancy. However, expectant mother can now decide for themselves when to start their leave, either at 30 weeks or later. Maternity leave is paid at 100% of a woman's average salary for the entire period of pregnancy and childbirth. Every family welcoming a newborn receives a baby package from the state. This package worth approximately 5,000 hryvnias. Now it is $118 and includes essential items for both the baby and the mother, such as diapers, baby clothes, a mattress, playmat, toys, as well as care and hygiene products. Basically everything except sleep. In addition, there is a financial support to newborn, which is about 41,000 hryvnias upon their birth. It is approximately $970. An initial payment of $244 is made after the birth, and the remaining amount is paid in equal monthly payments, which is about $20 per month over next 36 months. After maternity leave ends, a mother may take additional parental leave to care for her child until the kid turns 3 years old, during which she continues to receive these $20 monthly. To help you to understand how much is it, only the diapers for the month will cost you 3-4 times more than this payment. So this is almost nothing and not enough for food or utilities or anything else. Parental leave may also be taken in full or in part by the father, grandparents or other relatives who actually care for the child. Costs and meals in kindergarten. In Ukraine, public kindergartens are free, with parents paying for meals and only if the child attends. This costs about 50 hryvnias or about $0.2 per day. Children receive 3 nutritious meals: breakfast, lunch and dinner. These aren't just simple sandwiches, but complex meals with soup, meat, veggies, fruits and more. Honestly, sometimes I want to enroll myself to the kindergarten just to have a nap and not to cook for a day. Many moms don't bother cooking breakfast on kindergarten days. When you do the mathematics, it comes to about $30 per month for meals. Private kindergartens here can cost no less than $200-250 or more, especially for elite ones. Moving on to school. We are transitioning from kindergarten to school. The Ukrainian word for school, школа, comes from the Latin scola, just like in English, school, школа. Children start school between 6 and 7 years old. Each school serves a specific area in the city. Applications are accepted from April to May, and the school year kicks off on September 1st. In Ukraine, every school year starts with the first bell ceremony. Kids wear embroidered shirts, carry flowers for their teachers, and the youngest students ring the symbolic bell to begin the year. This tradition makes this day to feel like a celebration. Do you have something similar in your country? The majority of schools in Ukraine are public and they are free. Again, we pay for the meals only. Here in Kyiv, we are lucky one, and breakfast is free. City covers the expenses. Lunch is to be covered by parents. It is about 70 hryvnias or $0.7. Except that I make my kid a lunchbox, and yes, we give him a pocket money he may or may not spend. Translation: he definitely spends it on snacks we told him not to buy. Inside the Ukrainian classroom. So, my kid is in 2nd grade. They do not have any scores or grades in the primary school now, unlike it was in my time. He may just receive a praise words from the teacher, some advices written on his copybooks or diary, or funny stickers. And this really motivates him. Currently he has math, which he likes. Writing, which he doesn't, but life is tough, so he pulls himself together. Reading, which he is quite good at. The subject called I Explore the World, where they discuss interesting areas like space, nature, customs and traditions, history, environment, safety, and much more. Next one are sport and dancing, and art and musical classes. They also have a lot of English lessons per week, 3 or 4, and he goes for additional English twice a week. My kiddo enjoys the school. It is easy for him, he has a good memory and a lot of curiosity in this world. So the most challenging are the subjects which require patience and monotonous work, like writing and reading. But I bet he is not alone in this battle. Anyway, the main reason he goes to school is of course his friends. By the way, there is no uniform in schools required now. When I was a kid, there was a certain dress code. You were not allowed to come to school in jeans or in sport clothes. The extended day program. What I absolutely love about our school, it is the extended day program. Classes wrap up by 1 p.m. the latest, but not all parents can pick up their kids that early. Since most parents work, they leave their kids with a teacher in the same classroom for a few more hours. At our school, the extended day lasts till 5:30 p.m. During this time, kids play outside and join in for additional classes like dancing, chess, and acting. They also get their homework done and play in the classroom if the weather is not great. It's a huge help for parents. Although it ends before the typical work day, it's still a great option and it's free. As for the extra classes our school offers, there is a lot to choose from. It's super convenient since it is all at the same building and during extended daycare. Options include dancing, circus and acting classes, sports like taekwondo, football, karate, museum workshops, astronomy classes, whatever. When I pick up my kid after the extended day, he is happy, educated, and tired. Exactly what I need after a long working day. School life during wartime. Because of the war, schools now follow special safety rules. When there's an air alarm, all kids have to go to the shelter. It's basically the underground floor of the school, where all the kids and teachers wait until the alarm is over. Here is our special backpack, also known as alarm backpack. All kids should have it with them in the shelter. Of course, in addition to that, the bomb shelter has supplies for water, snacks, and first aid supplies for the children in the class. After alarm is over, learning continues. Education in Ukraine isn't just about books and grades. It's about raising strong, kind, and curious people who can adapt to anything. The structure of the Ukrainian school system. The Ukrainian school system has three main levels: primary school, grades 1 to 4, basic school, grades 5 to 9, and high school, grades 10 to 12. Currently, kids graduate after 11th grade, but my child will study for 12 years. After basic school, students can enter college, but they need to finish high school to go to university. In order to do that, they have to pass a national multi-subject test. It includes 3 mandatory subjects as Ukrainian language, math, and the history of Ukraine. Plus, they must choose 1 additional subject from the options like biology, physics, chemistry, or any foreign language. Before this test was implemented, students had to pass exams at their school and again at each university they applied to. So, that's it, a little look into our life and the Ukrainian school system, from diapers to desks. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video. Lots of love from Ukraine. Bye!